Hey everybody, I'm Arglethump, and this is the 2026 Nancy Drew Games Marathon. So, Wheel of Randomness, spin, spin, spin. Tell us the game that we must win. So I thought it was going to be Secrets Can Kill, but fake out, it's Secrets Can Kill Remastered. Oh man, that was a really close one. So, let's get started with the adventure. This should be a nice short and sweet game, because it's one of the shorter games. You can beat it in a half hour if you know what you're doing.
Dare to play.
And I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. So yeah. So this is a remake of the first Nancy Drew game.
Hi, I'm Nancy. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead.
A student named Jake Rogers was killed at the local high school last week. An undercover detective by the name of Beach asked Aunt Eloise if I could go undercover to investigate the murder. We'll be undercover twinsies. I'm posing as a new student to find out what the other kids may know about Jake and his untimely end. Yeah, so it is a remake of the first Nancy Drew game, which doesn't run on modern computers because it's too old. The programming is weird with that, so it is good that they did a remake. It just makes me wish they did a remake of game number 2, and like several of the other Nancy Drew games, they are now old enough, they could use remakes, right? Right? Okay. So, it's interesting that they have a case file, because the game starts with an introduction, because it's the first game in the series. That's how the first game starts.
Dear Dad, who would have dreamed taking a vacation to visit Aunt Eloise in Florida would result in another case? Seems a student named Jake Rogers was murdered at the high school last week. And an undercover police detective wants me to pose as a student to search for any leads at the school. So, it's undercover I go. I'm calling this case Secrets Can Kill. Love, Nancy.
So what you'll notice from the start is they basically tried to duplicate the first game as much as possible, which is neat. If you want, I can point out the changes. So Sigma Phi Kappa Delta is the solution there. That gives us the key. And I think this is the only puzzle that's like really different on Junior and Master Sleuth mode. Could be wrong though. Let's see. So what we need is this piece to go in the upper right, correct? So that means that piece has to go underneath the other piece. There we go. So let's see. I think next we need well, these two pieces. Done. So this gives us the school login information. If you already know the login information, you can just throw it on the computer. Game totally accepts this. Haha. And let's see, I think they did make some smaller changes, like this is locked in the original version, but it's unlocked here. We also have like random quarters scattered throughout the game. That's different. I do like these books, which are supposed to look like the famous yellow-backed Nancy Drew books. Let's see, we have a hidden key here, right? The key to the teacher's lounge. And then we have the book with random references to other games in the Nancy Drew series. Definitely. Like it's got Renata, it's got Brady Armstrong. Saw a reference to game number 3 in there. So over here in the drawer, that's not what matters. Was it the other drawer? Okay, yeah. In the original game, oh, did I see the money? In the original game, the password for the wall safe is there, but here in this version, the password for the wall safe is over here. So they slightly moved it, but it's still the same thing, right? It's the exact same password, and it's the exact same area. I do kind of wish they had expanded Aunt Eloise's house so we could explore more. This is basically all you could do. It's the side room and the entranceway. Haunted Ghost Bridge. Ooh, this is strange. Yeah, I never quite understood this one, so it's a scary story. Follow X to the spot below. EXP 1.11 ZV... I don't know what that hidden message means. I'm sure somebody's figured it out. Oh yeah, and also the big change between the two versions of the game. I'll stop, like, comparing the two of them. The big change between the two versions of the game is the addition of a new character.
Nancy Drew, Detective Beach here. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Frustrated, Nancy. I need some leads, and you're my man. Well, woman, teen, student, whatever. I'll be at Maxine's Diner. Come see me when you found out anything. All contact should be through me.
Can do. So what's our cover?
Our what?
Our cover.
Oh my gosh, we're supposed to be undercover besties. How do you not know what's going on, dude?
Who should I say you are if anyone sees us and asks?
Oh, right. I'll be your uncle. Uncle Steve. I gotta go now. If you need anything else, come see me at Maxine's. I'm wearing glasses and a green striped shirt.
People in the chat are talking about Mr. November. Let's see who Mr. November is. I don't know who this guy is. So we go to the high school. That's like one of the 3 locations in this game. And let's see. There are hidden clues and puzzles along all the boards, I think. Like, this one, student files under lock and key will show the lies of the doctor-to-be. So that's not a hidden clue. That's just a clue that's out in the open. But we also have these letters, HFL1. Great. Whoop. Accidentally clicked outside the game window. And then here, I think we've got... Yeah, here we have underlined letters. So that's more of a puzzle. Like, you have to spell out the message. And it's ZND1. Okay. Just say no. Here we go. Here is another one. LAU2. So it's saying fifth, like the first letter of each line. FIFTH, fifth map drawer. Fifth map drawer. Okay, there's something in the fifth map drawer. And Mr. November. Let's see who Mr. November is. Mr. November is this guy. Wow, he looks cool. He's got magnifying glass and stuff. Like that guy. Okay, cool. And also, that's me as Mr. September. Woo! I like that too. So, we are the only 2 guys who go to the school, apparently. Well, I mean, there are, Jake, well, he's dead now, so he doesn't count anymore. I guess there's Daryl and the Hulk and Hal Tanaka then. Okay, fine. We have the male suspects in this game. Yeah, Connie's the only female suspect here.
Hi, I'm Connie. You're not from around here, are you? Usually, Paseo del Mar High is really quiet and boring. Lately, it's been totally out of control.
Is it that obvious I'm not from around here?
I'm a school monitor, so I have to notice these things.
You're very observant.
We girls have to stick together. There are a lot of wolves walking around campus.
And apparently there are no other girls at the school either, so that makes it kind of dangerous. So, what do you mean?
Oh, what do you mean?
You wouldn't want to waste your time with any of the guys at this school. Trust me. They're all a bunch of self-centered jerks.
All of the guys?
There are a few who are cool. Jake Rogers was not one of them.
I take it Jake wasn't very popular.
I avoided him whenever I could.
Why's that?
Jake was rude, dishonest, self-centered, and manipulative. I gotta go now. Later.
Yeah, there definitely was an attempt to have all of the dialogue be as similar to the original as possible. I made a video showing it off, comparing like the 2 versions of the game with the dialogue, so you can check that out. In order to be Mr. September, basically Her Interactive had a contest saying, hey, we're making a game, like submit yearbook style photos. That was like the requirements, like they wanted artwork and like fan art and yearbook style photos, was it? So I have a feeling they picked me just because they liked my videos, not because they were like randomly picking. That kind of feels like cheating that I won, but yeah, that's how it happened. We didn't know what game they were doing this for. They were just saying, "Hey, get your picture in a game. A yearbook style photo is what we want." Yeah, and Hal's voice actor, they kept the same voice actor. Well, Hal has no dialogue that's new at all, so I don't know if they kept the same voice actor. They probably didn't go through all the trouble of having him come back and re-record every single line, right? They probably just reused the original audio files, considering that, like, everything he says is exactly the same. There is no new dialogue whatsoever for Hal. But all the other characters, they get new voice actors. So, let's talk to Hal, and then I'll talk about something else.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. What's your name?
Hal Tanaka. Actually, my first name is much longer than that. But I want to fit in here in America, so I chose Hal as my nickname. I'm a Japanese exchange student.
Why do you think it's easier to have an American name?
I want to be part of the culture and succeed in this country.
Do you plan on staying in America after you finish high school?
My family is counting on me to succeed here. I must make them proud of me.
Proud of you?
In Japan, it's very important that you do something your family can take pride in. I have made some mistakes, but I try to be a decent person.
What kind of mistakes?
I feel uncomfortable speaking about this now. Please, excuse me.
You might have noticed Nancy asks a lot of questions in this game. That's just how the dialogue was written in the first game. She just asks questions constantly instead of, like, making statements, which is fine. So let's see, these are backwards letters. So it says, "The hidden videotape will seal my murderer's fate. C, R1. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure they just used the original voice recordings for Hal rather than having him re-record everything. They sound exactly the same. Like I layered them together, and it's like, no, that's the same audio. That could be a cool puzzle if we had to find out Hal's real name. I don't think that was a puzzle. Let's see. Yeah, that's strange. Well, I mean, like we've been talking about, they didn't really give Hal any new dialogue in this game, so they probably wouldn't have like a new puzzle with him. Let's see, Jake. Okay, it's a locker combo that we need to look. So that's 5253. Sorry. That's one of the random puzzles on the wall, is saying search for that. And it tells us we've got hidden evidence under Jake's seat. The other puzzle said, what was it? Fifth drawer, fifth map drawer. And this is where that artwork came in. Because like I said, there was a call for like Nancy Drew fan art. And it's here in the game. It's here in the game. So this is about steroids. We haven't found the book about steroids yet, so I guess... Harry Houdini, I remember him from that Nancy Drew game. Yeah, they put in Nancy Drew references.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
Yeah, somebody's saying, I guess Jake must have foreseen his own death if he's leaving clues about his murderer's fate, right? This was a reference to game number 4. Like, Jake knew that he was doing shady, illegal things, and that's sort of why he left, like, this insurance policies. At least I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Okay, fifth map drawer is going to be this one. And here we go. So it says, if anything, just the red letters, if anything happens to me, Search under my locker combo in the catalog. This is the puzzle I just solved. So we look under his locker combo in the catalog, which I did. In the original, there was a big desk here, but they got rid of that for whatever reason. So that gives us this puzzle, which we can't solve because we don't know what the starting one is yet. Like, if you solve the puzzle now, Nancy gives you an Easter egg. Let's do that, then. People like Easter eggs, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
This puzzle is unavailable at this time. As a consolation prize, please accept this Easter egg. Check back here once you've escaped the boiler trap. Love, Nancy.
Okay, so once you finish the boiler trap, you can solve that puzzle. Oh, and that gave us a ton of money, too. That's nice. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, so somebody asked how this game was picked. I spun a random wheel. You saw at the beginning of this video. You know, I just spun a random wheel, a wheel that had the list of all the games. And Secrets Can Kill. There's the picture from the Captive Curse. Was the winner. Oh, more fan art. More fan art. Yeah. So what I did was I actually recorded. I'm doing 12 games in this marathon, so I spun the wheel 12 times, but I got like 4 unpopular games in a row, and I'm like, ooh, no, I don't want to do that. Nobody's gonna watch the walkthrough if I play all the games people dislike. So I did a re-roll, basically. I did a re-roll of when I was doing the spins. So I re-recorded and tried again and got a better list of games to play.
Whoa, a new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today? Yours truly, Hector Sanchez. But you can just call me the Hulk.
The Hulk?
You are new around here. I play for the Manatees, one of the best teams in the state. I leave the others in the dirt, man. Soon it's college ball, and then the pros. Showtime.
Who are the Manatees?
Paseo Del Mar's mascot is a manatee. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little sea cow.
Well, actually, I'm afraid of them. Aren't they really dangerous?
You're not from Florida, are you? There's nothing to be afraid of. Manatees are the friendliest underwater sea cows around. I've been trying to get the coach to change that lame mascot ever since I first made the team.
Is there anything you're afraid of?
Me? When I walk down the halls, it's punks like Jake Rogers who fear me.
Oh, that's something weird about this game. Everybody's insulting Jake Rogers constantly, the guy who was murdered. It's like, that's really mean.
Are all football players as aggressive as you are?
You have to be aggressive if you want to win. That's why I'm the best. Is there anything else I can enlighten you on?
That's why I'm the best.
I guess you'd have to be pretty tough to be number 1.
Listen, sweetheart, to be the best, you gotta be aggressive and show them who's boss. Like the guy who killed Jake.
Hey, I'm not your sweetheart, dude.
Do you enjoy showing people who's boss?
I do my job out there on the field. My opponents are supposed to fear me. I like winning, if that's what you mean.
Are all football players as aggressive as you are?
You have to be aggressive if you want to win.
That's why I'm the best.
Is there anything else I can enlighten you on?
I guess you'd have to be pretty tough to be number 1.
Listen, sweetheart, to be the best, you gotta be aggressive and show them who's boss.
Okay, wait.
Like the guy who killed Jake.
Wait, I've heard this before. Wait, did we find a conversation loop here?
Do you enjoy showing people who's boss?
I do my job out there on the field. My opponents are supposed to fear me. I like winning, if that's what you mean.
Are all football players as aggressive as you are?
You have to be aggressive if you want to win. That's why I'm the best. Is there anything else I can enlighten you on?
Okay. Basically, the game will let us loop around in this conversation until we ask about the murder. Okay.
I guess you'd have to be pretty tough to be number one.
Listen, sweetheart, to be the best, you gotta be aggressive and show them who's boss. Like the guy who killed Jake.
That's a pretty harsh way to talk about someone who was murdered.
You have to be aggressive to survive in this world. Jake just couldn't cut it, that's all.
How well did you know Jake Rogers?
I knew Jake, but I didn't hang out with him. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice. Later.
Yeah, let's see. So another puzzle. I think I can show the puzzle. I think it's the one which is down here. One of them here. Yeah, so this is, gosh, this is not it, is it? This is definitely the numbers to letters puzzle. Okay, was it this one then? Yeah, here it is. This is, the words are spelled backwards, or just in mirror, like you hold up a mirror to the screen to read. Grape, grape, orange, cool will play the alarm in the school. So we're gonna do that. So there's the Crane School of Self-Defense, and then we're gonna go grape, grape, orange, cool.
Get Connie over here to fix it!
So Connie's job is to fix the soda machine for whatever reason. I think one of the other puzzles is find the morning edition. Okay, this is just normal words, but they put the spaces in different spots. So instead of find, they put the space before the D. And same with morning. Instead of morning, they put a space between the M and the G. So one of them says that Jake's locker combo is part of his name, which is 5253. That's his locker combo. Because that's what the... Can we see the buttons? Thank you. 5253, that's Jake. J-A-K-E. So this lets us look at this judo book about the mysterious masked contestant who won the judo competition. Book of essays on etiquette. Empty cassette tape. We will find that cassette tape, don't worry. It's like Jake's personal blackmail tape. Sorry, spoiled what's in the tape. But yeah, it's a blackmail tape. And this is about the steroid break-in. So I think we... Let's fix that alarm machine first.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Have you seen any of those weird messages on the bulletin boards?
Yes, and if I catch the guy who's doing it, he's going to be in big trouble. I bet it's the same person who keeps on setting off the soda machine alarm.
Your medallion has a symbol that means crane, and Crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed. I gotta go now.
No,
Later. What is it you want now?
Jeez, well, I mean... These characters get a little mad at you sometimes. They'll say, hey, I gotta go now. Later. Just ending the conversation. It's like, hey, you ended the conversation too early. I'm not finished talking to you yet. I want to talk to you, friend.
What do you know about Hulk Sanchez?
He's a big jock on campus. Never dated him or anything.
He likes to repeat himself a lot and bragging about how he's the best. That's why I'm the best. And don't I deserve the best? I mean, of course. Yes, you do. Right from the moment when I met her, saw her. I'm sorry, that's reminding me of the opening song from Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why Hulk is reminding me of Gaston, but he is.
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
Not very well. He's an exchange student from Japan and a total workaholic. He told me he's trying to get more scholarships for college. Lately, he's been looking really burnt out. I think the pressure's getting to him.
What pressure?
I guess it's a big deal for his family that he get into a good school on a free ride.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway? I gotta go now. Later.
Jake was murdered today. That's why I care. Shouldn't everybody be super concerned about Jake? Oh well.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Someone set off the alarm on the soda machine again.
I'll be right back.
So this soda machine alarm is a new puzzle for this version of the game. In the original version of the game, what you did was you opened up Jake's locker and you got a knife, and then you used the knife to break open the window to the teacher's lounge. That's how you get inside the teacher's lounge in the original one. You use a knife to break the window. This is less violent. Is that the wrong key? There we go. This is less violent, setting off a soda machine as opposed to breaking a window. Yeah. So this has got to be a puzzle. A trophy was not the only prize, but also money of a greater size. And we got Hal Tanaka's thing here.
This looks exactly like the one in Jake's locker.
Dun, 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 dun. This doesn't even count as like a hidden clue. It's very large and obvious. I love that. Okay, so Aunt Eloise's thing, it was Eloise Drew. I wonder why she, like in the books, Aunt Eloise is in New York. I don't know why she was in Florida in this particular game. So we're gonna print that. List of passwords. And the to-do list, like, ooh, that sounded like somebody punching the walls, jeez. So that book did go missing. Somebody stole that book. Jake probably stole the book so he could blackmail Hal. Yeah. And Jake Rogers was the person who did the bulletin board duty. This is kind of heartless. It's like, okay, yeah, Jake was killed. Now we need somebody else to fix the bulletin boards. Tell me who you want. It's like, come on, principal, he just died. Okay, so then we've got the security lists. It's here, this printer. Let's see. I think they did change, like, the security report. Yeah, because we've got a different murderer in this version of the game. That's why. And then, like, they changed it to say a Hulk was there. Yep, and then several students were messing with the teacher's lounge. I heard screaming. Ugh. And then, let's see. I'm sure this is some sort of puzzle. NATA. I think it's Tanaka cheats if you rearrange the letters. That's what it spells. And when we leave, we should get a phone call. Oh, wait. There's another thing here about Gray Enterprises has terrible stocks. Mr. Gray, why is your stock falling? Can I have some of those donuts? I want those donuts. They look delish. I got money for donuts. Here we go. We get a phone call.
Hello?
You better stop your nosy nosing, or it'll get bent way out of shape.
That's fun. Yeah, in the original, there were phones that you could call here, but Nancy has a phone here in this version of the game. Yep. She just has a phone with her. It's cute. I like it. I do like that phone call. Let's call him back.
Dylan Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Cooling. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. You called me and threatened me?
No, I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you did. I saw your caller ID number.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, miss, if you're having trouble with your air conditioning. We'll send a technician to find a permanent solution.
I'm not talking about air conditioning. I'm talking about you threatening me.
I didn't threaten you.
Look, I'm not going to play this game with you.
That was fun. Like, one time I did try calling an HVAC place myself, because the fan in the bathroom it just stopped working. So it's like, okay, calling the heating ventilation place. It's like, hey, I need somebody to fix my bathroom fan. And the person was so angry at me. It's like, obviously we don't do that here. It's like, you don't do ventilation in a ventilation place? Oh, obviously you call an electrician for that, you moron. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, so I didn't hire them. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. Is that one of those things that, like, most adults are supposed to automatically know? Or, cause I had no idea. I assumed the vent people could fix vents. Oh, and, yeah, let's see. He doesn't have anything to talk about. We do, I think, have to talk to him about the plagiarization and Hulk. Maybe.
Have you heard of Hulk Sanchez?
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same. I worry that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
Yeah, because we have to talk to Hulk about this conversation, about his injury, I think. I think that's one thing we have to do to end the game.
You plagiarized your senior essay on etiquette, and Jake knew about it.
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this, I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
Do you know Connie Watson?
Yes, we've been in a few classes together. I think she was dating Jake Rogers.
Whoa! That seems like really important information which should have come up sooner, right? Like Connie dating the murder victim?
Connie told me you study too hard. Is that true?
Connie doesn't know my study habits. I can handle my studies. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library. Bye, Nancy.
That always makes me laugh, too. I can handle my studies. Oh, by the way, I'm behind in my studies, and I have to get back to work. See you later, Nancy. I wanted to talk to Connie there, ask her about her dead boyfriend. If we do, she says, like, she went out with him once and never again because he's kind of a loser. I mean, that's why she doesn't like him. Apparently, it was a very bad date.
How's it going?
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser.
I'm really sorry you got injured. Does that affect your chances of playing college ball?
I had a little sprain, no big deal. Within a week, I was better than before, and impressing the football scouts. I'm as strong as ever.
That's not what Hal said.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug station pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
Why do you think she hangs out at the gym so much?
I don't know. She's a pretty good athlete, but never joined any of Paseo Del Mar's teams.
Why not?
Not exactly sure.
You said she was having a tough time?
I heard she's been having some money problems.
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
That dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine. Real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake.
Fan?
Tanaka never missed a game. That is until he started hanging out with Jake.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's.
But they weren't really friends, is that what you're saying?
Jake didn't really have friends, and Hal, he may seem pretty chill, but I've seen him crack a couple of times. He's seriously uptight.
Crack a couple of times?
He's got a temper, a bad one. He lets the pressure build and build until he's wound so tight the slightest thing sets him off. Like last week, I strike him out during gym, and he goes ballistic and charges the mound. He's got some serious issues. Now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
Suspicious.
Goodbye.
Later.
Someone in the chat has a point. Like, a lot of teenagers have money problems. If you're a teenager in high school, it's like, it's hard to have a lot of money unless you've got a job somewhere. Like our friend Daryl Gray, he works at the local diner. We should probably meet him. We've also got Detective Beach. Where's Detective Beach? What? But he was supposed to meet us. Okay.
Welcome to Maxine's. I'm Daryl Gray.
Okay.
I think I've seen you here before.
My name's Nancy Drew. I just moved down here.
Then you'll be attending Paseo Del Mar High. I'm your student council president. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer.
So, what can I do for you?
Yeah, he does not look like a high schooler to me. I don't know. This looks like the guy who's an adult going undercover as a teenager.
Tell me about Paseo Del Mar High.
It's a great school. Good teachers, nice students, lots of after-school activities. It's just too bad what happened.
What happened?
One of the students was murdered in the school last week.
Who was murdered?
A senior named Jake Rogers. He worked here, but I didn't really know him. He kept mainly to himself.
That's terrible.
I know. They only now just reopened the school.
Who did it?
No one knows, and the police are keeping pretty clammed up about it. But my resources say they're calling in some special detective, maybe even the FBI.
Did this Jake guy have any enemies?
Sure, doesn't everyone? I should get back to work.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, Nancy.
Long, awkward pause. Thank you, Daryl.
Do you know Connie Watson?
Not that well. She keeps to herself a lot. I've always thought there's something mysterious about her. Kind of the same way I feel about you.
Like in the original game, he was kind of flirty and he was a heartthrob and all the girls loved him. But here, because he looks kind of old and creepy, when he gets flirty, that just makes it even creepier. Like, no, sorry, leave me alone.
Thanks for the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone.
That's cool. I'm just saying, not playing.
Hal Tanaka told me Jake said he had a meeting with you once. But I thought you said you hardly knew him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had to talk to me about work.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
Why were you in Jake's locker?
I'm working undercover for the police to investigate the murder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Good one! You, an undercover detective? But seriously, I have no idea. What else can I do for you?
Why does it take him so long to react? It's like he's confused by Nancy's statement. He takes a couple of seconds to realize, okay, what does she mean? No, that can't be what she means. No, is this a joke? It could be a joke. Well, how would a normal person react to this situation? They'd probably laugh like it's a joke. That's probably the safest thing to do now. And then he laughs. Like he was really thinking hard about it.
How well do you know Hulk Sanchez?
Big guy, big muscles,
Big dreams.
A lot of football scouts have been coming over to watch him play. He must be under a lot of pressure to perform.
Big jerk.
Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows on the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, I totally got busted. It was a senior prank. I had to spend 2 days in detention.
Wasn't that the night Jake was murdered?
Yeah, I guess it was. Never really thought about that.
What can you tell me about Hal Tanaka?
Hal's an exchange student who's all scholarships and study. He's very intense about becoming a doctor.
Is your dad the owner of Gray Enterprises?
Yep, that's him. I have an internship in the computer department at the plant. It's mega boring, but it'll look good on my college application.
Bye.
Oh, before I forget, someone left this note for you. It was on the counter when I got back from break.
Like, his college application is going to look great. Like, he's got a job, he's student council president, and he's got another job. Like, he's got 2 jobs, man.
Bye, Nancy.
Sweet. Okay, so we have a puzzle here which we can solve if we want, which it's kind of a weird one, but here we go. We need to replace that thing with this thing. And if you don't do it fast enough, it explodes. The building explodes. So you take the soup ladle, and that's how we get the bolt cutters. And there's a couple of things here.
Looks like something was removed here.
Like this, it says check something, C-H-E-C-K. It's the same, like, up and down sideways things they had in White Wolf High School Creek. Nancy does not tell anybody about the soup ladle, the gas leak. She has a lot of faith in the soup ladle, yeah. Yeah, this business really should be shut down if it's that easy to just destroy everything. It's not a safe business. So let's see, here we've got special things written out with letters, secret messages. I think I've done a video. I've done a video which shows off all the secret messages and explains all of them. So let's see, if we leave him return, will that make Detective Beach appear? Because I really want to meet the dude. He's not here. Okay. Well, the password was, what was that password? Let's see. Was it Apple? No, it was probably on my list of things, right? Do I have it on my, Somebody left a note to meet me at the school, and yeah, the first step to find Jake's answer, that was at Maxine's. No. Darn, maybe I'll have to break into the teacher's lounge again. I really don't remember. Grape, orange, cool, was it?
Get Connie over here to fix it!
It was a note, that's right. Yeah, that's it. Note, N-O-T-E, thanks. Okay, thank goodness, thank you. Good, that saves me time. Let's see, the culprit, like, basically trapped us down here. Get the gloves. We get this symbol. And then we have this puzzle. We use the bolt cutters to cut this off. And then we use the gloves to pull these down. Left, right, and left. Now, I pulled that out of nowhere. No, it's actually here. It's on the wall. It says this is how you're supposed to set those things. And also, let's see. Wasn't there a... Maybe it's in the original version. There's a plaque that says 1967 is the number. that is used to open up the lock. Here it is, 1967. So here's that hidden tape that Jake had at his locker. Okay, now that we've done that, maybe Detective Beach is here? Yeah, here he is. Hey, Beach!
Uncle Steve!
Nancy! Why, I haven't seen you since, for a long time. How's your...
Aunt Eloise. Oh, she's fine. And Dad says hello.
You're staying with your aunt, right?
Yes.
So, what do you got for me?
Well, I was hoping you could debrief me on the investigation.
Oh, sure. I'm just a bit... Well, my undercover assignments are usually not so... suburban.
I understand.
The victim
This guy is just terrible at his job at being an undercover detective. Seriously.
was a senior named Jake Rogers. As usual, none of the family, teachers, or students know about any enemies he may have had. Nothing came up from searching his home, computer, cell phone, or locker. His bank records tell a different story. He had a fairly large savings account and a lot of cash deposits. We suspect he was involved in something shady. Drugs, gambling, or blackmail. That's where you fit in. Talk to the students and see what you can find out. We think he might have kept information about his activities in a notebook or journal, so keep a lookout for anything like that. Anything else?
He does kind of look like Napoleon Dynamite. I agree. He's like, okay, Nancy, things are getting pretty serious here.
Bye-bye.
Be careful.
Okay, well, we got the one conversation with him. That's fine. Now let's watch that video. Let's see. In the original, we had to find like a separate remote for this inside Aunt Eloise's. But here you could just throw in the tape. Doesn't matter. We don't need a special remote for it. Nancy knows how to work a VCR in this version, naturally. Okay, so here's Hulk. He's got the drugs, hiding drugs in his locker. Here's Connie. Appears to have the exact same locker, and she's got the trophy. She's the masked fighter. And here's Hal. Hal plagiarizing. I am surprised they did not switch to a DVD. It would have made sense if it was a DVD, right? In this version. Yeah, that would have made way more sense. So they did change the main part of the game. So in the game, they had... In the original version of the game, they had the drug pharmacy, which you go to at the very end of the game. And the scene of Hulk robbing the drug pharmacy is from there. They cut that out of that game, presumably because the end game puzzle is kind of violent, where Nancy basically confronts the killer, who's Mitch Dillon, in the original, and Mitch gets into a fight with, what is it? He gets into a fight with Daryl, and he pulls out a gun, and then Connie like karate kicks him, and he drops the gun. As a result, Nancy has to pick up the gun and use the gun on the culprit to stop him. And that's kind of violent. There is blood, there's karate kicks, there's guns. So you'll see how they changed the ending to this version of the game. So as part of that, they got rid of that location entirely.
Hey, gorgeous. Glad you stopped by.
Oh my gosh, I am gorgeous, but you are not.
Daryl, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm seeing someone else.
Hey, I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
So, what's been going on?
Well, your uncle isn't here if that's who you're looking for. I'm sorry for saying this, but he's kind of a Mr. Cranky Pants.
How so?
He's on edge from drinking all of our coffee, and last week he seriously freaked out on me.
What happened?
I don't know. He lost something in the diner and accused us of stealing it. He went kind of psycho.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Nancy, you look terrible. What happened to you? Are you okay?
Yeah, somebody tried to kill me. I'm not okay.
It was nothing. Let's just say I ran into an old flame.
Well, suit yourself. How are things otherwise?
I found the videotape Jake made. It shows some students that Jake was blackmailing.
Was one of the students Daryl Gray?
No.
That's surprising. My intuition says that Blondie Burger Boy is involved in this somehow. Good lead, but we really need to find that journal of Jake's.
Blondie Burger Boy. I like that. Okay, so in the original, I think in the original game, like, there's a second tape. Yeah, right? Or was he on the... No. I think Daryl was included on the blackmail tape. They had him... basically, he was a drug runner for Mitch Dillon, the killer. But they cut that out of this game, because like I said, they changed the ending.
I think a student may have killed Jake because he was blackmailing
So in this version of the game, they have a second blackmail tape. That's what they do. This is the version with 2 tapes.
him or her.
You're getting great leads, but think and may have are not good enough. We need to find hard evidence, like Jake's journal.
Daryl mentioned that you had lost something last week?
Yes. I lost my wallet. A lot of my undercover contact information is in the wallet, including yours. You can imagine what would happen if that information fell into the wrong hands.
Did you ever find it?
It was in my hotel room all along. I think I was drinking too much coffee, starting to affect my mind.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, somebody just reminded me there's Barnacle Blast in this game. Sure, we can play Barnacle Blast for a little bit. You have to be really dedicated if you want to get to the last level of Barnacle Blast. So this was a puzzle in, gosh, what was it? Haunted Carousel. Where you can move your mouse. Well, you go left and right on the keyboard. Let's see, in the Haunted Carousel, you had to do, what, 2 levels of this game? Woo! Hey, I'm doing okay, right? Blast those barnacles! Oh, I'm doing great. Woohoo! Alright, yeah! Okay, so I'm just doing the 1 level. So that was fun. I'm usually not that good. And there's aggregation. Oh, that's cute. That's from, The Deadly Device. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes, the school. We could talk to everybody if we want. Let's do it. You can't just skip directly to the end of the game, but yeah, we could talk to them.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
How well do you know Daryl Gray?
I wish I knew him better. He's the only guy I'd ever consider dating. He's student council president, holds a cool job at a diner called Maxine's, and drives a Seaback X80.
Drives a sports car and works at a diner? That doesn't compute.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Daryl's family was rich and used to throw major parties all the time, but not anymore.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. He's a rich boy from a rich family. That's why he's got such a fancy car.
Didn't I hear you were dating Jake?
Hey, a girl can make a mistake, can't she?
Hulk told me money's been tight for you these days.
What a dork! Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition. Jake Rogers had it all on videotape.
Yes, Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
Did you kill Jake to stop him from blackmailing you?
Are you crazy? Of course not. I didn't kill Jake.
Whoever pushed Jake down the stairs also beat him up. Someone with a black belt could have done it.
Do you think I would give up everything I've worked for and do a stupid thing like that? I despised Jake, but I'd never think of killing him.
Someone set off the alarm on the soda machine again.
Ugh. Watch the fort while I'm gone.
Yeah, these characters are very quick to confess everything. Yep, that's true.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He's very popular, and a good politician, too. Just like his father.
Like his father?
I hear he was a great politician, but not a very good businessman. I think his company went bankrupt a few years ago.
Bye.
I must go now, Nancy.
I think Nancy's hoping that if she accuses everybody of murder, the culprit will just confess. But, not the case. That's not the case. All she does is make enemies, I think.
That new girl
I
told me
don't
you
wanna
said I'm
interrupt
having
them.
money problems.
So what if I did?
You're such a loser.
Don't ever use that word to refer to me.
Get out of my face, Hector.
What are you going to do? Ow! Ow, ow! Connie, stop it! You have an attitude problem.
Later.
Okay, so that was the scene of Connie beating up Hulk.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He seems like a cool guy. His family used to sponsor the annual football awards dinner until last year. You know, he's the one who found Jake's body.
Jake knew you broke into the drug station. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he found out I stole the steroids and threatened to turn me over to the cops. It would have meant the end of my football career if I didn't cooperate.
Why did you steal the steroids?
I got hurt really bad in a game a few weeks back. Broke 4 ribs and cracked 2 others. I had to keep playing even though I was hurt. I needed to impress the scouts. Then I started taking steroids. It wasn't worth it because I was still in pain, and all my free time was spent playing errand boy for Jake.
Did you kill him?
I'm not a killer, Nancy. I didn't do it. The last thing Jake had me do was deliver a note to Daryl Gray. It was in a sealed envelope, so I couldn't read it. My bet is Jake was blackmailing Daryl.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Alrighty, so now we're gonna go here. No, we're gonna go under the seat, because like Nancy said, you need to have the... once you do the boiler room puzzle, you can just run up here and solve that puzzle. Was it under the seat? Under the seat. Okay, so it's 1... Do I need to explain how to solve the puzzle? It is taking all these various notes, like XE, R3, TE, L3, AG, D1, CL, D2. So all of them, IR, D2, R2, D2. I mean, so you're going to arrange them. Those are all elements on the periodic table of the elements. So you arrange them from start to finish, starting with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that's how you solve the puzzle. So this was number 1, according to the match book. This was number 1. And then you just follow the instructions. Since it looks like the instructions were up to... right 1, left 3, down 2, right 1, down 1, up 4. Looks like left 2, down 3, right 4, down 1, left 3, up 2, right 3, up 2, left 1, down 2, left 3. That gives us the tape. Alright. So the tape is about Daryl, as I already spoiled. Sorry for spoiling that, everybody. Yeah, so in the original, what happens is you do get a chance to talk to everybody and ask them, hey, we're going to stop the culprit. Do you want to help me fight the culprit at the end of the game? And everybody says no, basically, except for Daryl. And that's basically how you switch to the end of that game. In this version of the game, we're watching the second tape, and that's going to get us to the end.
So, how'd your date go with the mysterious note-leaving guy?
Let's just say he almost took my breath away.
Good, so I'm still in the running for you.
Leave me alone, you loser.
Daryl, I'm not interested.
Okay, I get the picture.
You should have gotten the picture the first time I said I'm not interested. I have an awesome boyfriend who's better than you.
Didn't I hear that you found Jake's body?
Yeah, I did. The student council president gets keys to the school. We had an early morning council meeting and I found him lying there. It was the worst thing I ever experienced in my life. And I really don't want to think about it right now.
Hulk Sanchez said he saw you delivering an envelope to Jake.
Okay, so I gave him an envelope. Big deal. It was about a school project I'm working on. Hey, what is it with all these questions? I'm really starting to wonder who you are exactly, Nancy Drew. I'm out of here. If Maxine drops by, make up a good excuse about why I had to leave. See you around, Nancy.
Gosh, whiny boy just runs away from his job. Wow. Ugh. Oh, wasn't there like a jar of mustard in the original game that's like Ned's mustard or something? And everybody's like, oh, hey, Ned's in this game. He's just a thing of mustard, that's all.
Hi, Nancy.
Let's see, can we see it? Yeah, it says right there, Ned's mustard. You can
Goodbye.
barely see it.
See you later.
So that's definitely Ned's mustard. Good job, Ned. So, he's the only character in this game who says, I'm leaving, and then actually does leave, yeah. All the other characters are like, I'm leaving, but then they stay in place. Okay, endgame sequence, everybody. Endgame sequence. Let's check out the blackmail tape for Daryl.
This is the story of a student council president gone terribly bad. Let's take a look at what kind of homework he's bringing home from Daddy's top secret military industrial aerospace factory. But what does Daryl do with this stuff? He's too stupid to really know what it all means. But he's not too stupid to know how much these industrial secrets are worth. You see, Daryl's selling out to our local air conditioning guy, Mitch Dillon. Not sure what a guy specializing in HVAC does with satellite schematics, telemetry encodings, and signature intelligence, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's not exactly legal. But it's probably worth a lot of money to Mitch to keep it quiet. Breaking news, check it out. I found out who Mitch is selling Daryl's secrets to. This dude, can you imagine? This dorkoid is the ringleader of some kind of clearinghouse for military secrets. And Mr. Clueless just forgot his journal full of important notes like contact numbers, system passwords, project code names, amounts paid, etc., etc. And some other stuff I don't understand, but I can tell that this guy will pay top dollar to get it back. But just in case, should anything happen to me, I'm putting the journal in a safe place. I taped it underneath one of the book carts at the school, but I doubt he'll give me much trouble. Just a ton of cash. So if you find this video, come look me up. I'll probably be long gone from Paseo del Mar and tanning my bod on my very own private island, retired at 17.
Aunt Eloise? Is that you?
Alright, so Jake, yep, he's just kind of a terrible person, yeah. And here we go. Now we know who the culprit is. Guess what? It's the brand new character that was introduced in this game. It is Detective Beach.
Detective Beach, I didn't expect you.
I just thought I'd come by and see how you're doing. You seemed kind of in a hurry. Did you find the journal?
Yes, I found your journal.
My...
Jake's journal. I found Jake's journal.
No, you said my journal. You said that you found my journal. Why don't we step into the living room and have a nice chat about where my journal is, Oh, and why don't you give me your cell phone? I'd hate to be interrupted during our little tete-a-tete.
So, this detective...
Yeah, definitely a rookie mistake on Nancy's part. Nancy does look kind of dumb. Like, he wasn't even trying to fool Nancy there. She just kind of gave up the solution on her own. Silly Nancy.
Detective Beach, an undercover assignment, was just a ruse to get me to find your journal. You killed Jake, didn't you?
Yes, I did con you into this undercover charade, and you just ate it up. I mean, you had the lingo, the self-important attitude. You're a real Snoopy Susie, aren't you? But as far as murder goes, no. That was my former partner, Mitch Dillon. But stop with this delaying tactic, Detective Nancy. Where's my journal?
I have to feel like part of the reason Nancy trusts this guy as an undercover detective was because of her aunt. Like her aunt said this guy was legit, and so she's believing her aunt. Like, maybe he just fooled Aunt Eloise with the fact that he's just so handsome. I don't know.
It's in the entrance, in the sofa under the rose paintings.
Quick, Nancy, run away. Quick, quick, quick.
Why me? Why did you choose me to go undercover?
You fit the bill. You're a teenager, you're new in town, and you're an amateur detective. I overheard your aunt talking about you at the diner and came up with the whole undercover idea. No journal. I'm going to give you another chance. Tell me where my journal is.
It's in the entrance, behind the mirror. Who are you exactly if you're not a detective?
Just a businessman, albeit an unconventional one. A businessman who deals in top secret information that certain governments and other parties are interested in.
Oh.
I don't think the journal's here. I've been a very patient man and I need my journal. Tell me where it is.
He apparently is a spy, just like Nancy's mom. I'm surprised Nancy can't just tell him the truth, that it's inside the school underneath the thing, but he seems determined that the journal must be here inside this building. So we're going to fool him by giving him the wrong combination to the safe.
It's behind the tapestry.
What's the combination?
Like, it could have worked. Somebody's saying, like, it could have worked if Mitch was the culprit who pops up here instead of a new guy named Beach, and I agree, it could have worked if Mitch was just the culprit at this point. I guess they did want it to have a different culprit, though, so that kind of forces them to create a brand new character to be the new culprit. Because otherwise, they would have to pick one of the students to be the culprit.
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
That's not it, Nancy.
Yeah, Mitch gives Nancy a threatening phone call, and then we never really hear from him again. I think he's arrested off screen at the end, right?
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
You're trying my patience, Detective Drew. What's the combination?
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
Hey! What the? Get me out of here, Nancy Drew!
I'm sure the police will be happy to transfer you to another set of bars. So long, Detective Beach, and hello, prisoner number 4321A. Dear Dad, case closed. Mitch Dillon and his boss, formerly known as Detective Beach, are on their way to prison.
Yeah, see? Mitch got arrested. He got arrested. He didn't get away with murder. Yeah.
The police still don't know his real identity, but
It is kind of weird that there's a giant cage on the ceiling, which he just didn't notice. Nobody noticed. It just falls down and lands on top of him. Yeah.
his trade in top-secret information has been stopped, thanks to Aunt Eloise's burglar-proof safe. Daryl has confessed to selling information about his father's military projects. Despite the damage this has caused Gray Enterprises, Daryl's father has forgiven him. Connie returned her trophy, but the judo club refused to take it and is opening their competitions to women next year. Hulk agreed to pay for the damages to the pharmacy, and Hal has gotten his scholarships. And I'm headed to the beach, where the only cover I'm going to go under is a beach blanket. See you soon, Nancy.
All right, everything's resolved. Everybody gets a happy ending. What is not soda? Extra pop, I think? Or what? Soda? Let's go with bubbly. Okay, so we got Ned Defender. That's why I was talking with Daryl so much. I wanted to get this award for saying, no, Daryl, I don't like you. Say no to him every single time. You get that achievement. Easter egg, got that. Answer the trivia question correctly. Confronting all the suspects. Snooped everywhere. I'm still not sure what Q is. Following up every lead. I just don't know. The quarters achievement, like, takes forever.
I've always wanted to visit Japan, from the exotic food and wild fashion in the cities to the nature and tradition in the smaller towns.
As somebody said, like, you need to spread all of the gossip to get that one. It does feel like I talked to every character about every piece of gossip, though. Maybe I missed some of the conversations with Daryl early on in the game, or maybe it was some of the... I don't know. Some of the conversation options maybe I messed up. That could be it.
I know there's going to be a ton to see and do. As a thank you for all of my hard detective work, PG Crowmeister has reserved a room for me at one of the area's best ryokans, or traditional inns. It'll be nice to finally take a break from solving mysteries and to spend a few weeks without danger and dark secrets hiding around every corner. I've already...
Hal gets away with plagiarism. Hulk gets away with, using illegal steroids. They all get happy endings, even though they committed crimes.
already heard that the ryokan I'm staying in has quite a reputation. I'm not sure exactly for what, though. Well, I'll find that out soon enough. Join me in my next adventure, Shadow at the Water's Edge.
This is definitely one of the shortest Nancy Drew games. You can beat it in under 20 minutes, I'm sure. I like the Nancy Drew rap playing in the background. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
I'm gonna spin the wheel of randomness to see which game I'm playing next. So let's see, is it this one? This one. The wheel of randomness is determining one of the longer games, actually, Mystery of the Seven Keys. So I'll definitely have to play that tomorrow because I don't have enough time to play that today. Is it something like 6 hours? I don't know. We'll find out how long the game is when I play it next time on the 2026 Nancy Drew Marathon. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.